Vale, nuevos todos chicos, chicas, reyes, reinas, bienvenidos a otro
Lyney
canal.
has told me the whole story.
He salido del dominio pensando que no iba a haber historia, que me iban a dejar un momentito, pero no. Estamos de nuevo en el séptimo episodio de la misión Legendaria de Lyney, ¿vale? En el episodio anterior encontramos a Lorenzo, que es el que causó la muerte de César, que era el que creíamos nosotros el fantasma comadreja, que era un tío que quería arruinar el espectáculo de Lyney, pero lo hemos encontrado y es ese tío. Seguimos.
Lorenzo, do you confess to the murder of Caesar and to framing him for the Phantom Weasel's crimes?
Bueno, menos lo reconoce.
Look who's finally developed a conscience. What kind of disciple murders their own master? I hope it was worth it, because there'll be hell to pay.
Looks like it's all over. What should we do next, Lyney? Should we start preparing for your show?
Let me think. Let's rendezvous with Lynette and Gemma first. With Lorenzo in custody, Gemma will no longer have to fear for her safety.
Good point. We should go tell Gemma the good news right away. It'll give her some peace of mind for sure.
Vale. Vamos con Lynette y con la señora, que es la mujer de César, ¿vale? Que es el asesinado. Que luego descubrimos en el episodio anterior que era el maestro de Lyney y Lynette. O sea, les enseñó algo de magia. No toda, pero algo de magia sí que les enseñó. Y nada, el ladrón este como que le mató porque le tenía envidia, por así decirlo. Vale, estas no se han movido aquí, llevamos a la escuela, pero estas no se han movido.
You were so quick. I've only just finished my third dessert.
Your third? Lynette, come on, we've talked about this. Everything in moderation. You're not gonna have any room left for dinner now.
It's fine. I'll shift to exercise mode and jog off the excess sugar.
That's besides the point. Well, it's done now. But try to eat a more balanced diet in the future.
Point taken.
Did everything go okay?
Of course! Lorenzo was no match for us. The guards are taking him into custody as we speak.
Gosh, that's amazing. I'm sorry, I still didn't know if I could trust you, but now it seems I can. I had my suspicions about Lorenzo, but
It's okay, we understand. He did threaten you. Mama would find it hard to trust strangers in your position too. But you don't need to be scared anymore. Everything's gonna be okay.
sorry. Sorry. My emotions are all over the place right now. I've been waiting for this day to come for so long. I always wanted to report Lorenzo. He took all of Caesar's property, which I found suspicious. But I had people watching me all the time, so I couldn't risk looking into it. I was so afraid. I was scared he'd do something terrible to me, and then no one would be left to visit Caesar's grave. So I never had the courage to speak out. Thank you all. Truly. Thank you so much.
Dímele con todo el mundo el cementerio y la noticia de detención de César. Okay.
Thank you all for clearing Caesar's name. I never would have guessed that Lorenzo was the real Phantom Weasel. He never showed any signs that there were problems between him and Caesar in public. From the outside, it looked like they got along great. And to think that lowlife's been living life to the fullest all this time, while Caesar's name was getting dragged through the mud. It's a travesty. At least his soul can finally rest in peace now. Thanks to your
mucha
efforts.
gracia que este tío esté diciendo eso cuando ese tío antes nos ha dicho que la mujer merecía algo mejor que un ladrón, ¿sabes?
If only I'd realized before it was too late.
Don't blame yourself, Gemma. This isn't your fault.
Yeah, you still have the rest of your life to live. Caesar wouldn't want to see you spending it feeling guilty.
Cheer up, Gemma. My brother's doing a magic show at the Opera House tomorrow evening. Would you like to come along? It might raise your spirits. This show will be a special one. We're holding it in Caesar's honor.
In Caesar's honor? Really? Oh, thank you. I'll be there.
Great. We'll see you tomorrow evening. Traveler, Paimon, don't be late.
Don't worry, we'll be there. No way are we gonna miss out on a free magic show.
Normalmente en todas las misiones legendarias suele haber una cinemática, ¿no? Una escena así como escorrada. Me imagino que será ahora, ¿no? Normalmente suele ser al terminar el dominio. Por ejemplo, el de Cino fue al terminar el dominio. Bueno, es verdad que el de Baizu también fue al final, ¿no? El de Baizu creo que también fue al salir del dominio al final. Así que vamos a ver qué tal. Al final te acabo eso, es como... Suelen ser muy exclusivas y mal mucho verlas. Son más estilo anime en vez de tanto videojuego. Y están guays. Así que vamos a verlas. También es verdad que hay dos tipos de cinemáticas. Están las cinemáticas con rayitas y luego están las normales. Pero bueno. ¿Qué hace Lyney aquí sentada? Sí, ya es la que hace el espectáculo, ¿no?
Paimon's excited to see another of Lyney's magic shows!
Exacto.
Wait,
¿Tú
Lynette,
lo
shouldn't
subes?
you be on stage by now?
Not this time. My brother's going solo today.
A ver, tiene sentido porque al final la misión legendaria es de Lyney, no de ella. Imagino que ella también tendrá en un futuro un encuentro de estos.
So, I'll be watching with you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope everybody's ready because the show is about to begin.
Y me imagino que Lyney va a hacer el truco de César.
The great magician Lyney has prepared a spectacular show for us all tonight, concluding with an all-new grand finale that no audience has ever seen before.
Wow! A new track!
También te digo, me parece feo. Me parece feo dejar a tu hermana, que es tu ayudante, fuera de todo.
Thank you all so much for coming. Now, prepare to join me on a journey through the mystical and miraculous.
Lyney empieza la actuación mostrando sus necesidades.
Exciting stuff, isn't it?
Yes, it's just... It reminds me of him.
No wonder. Caesar was a famous magician too. So, how did you two first meet, Gemma?
Well, I was out on the street once, and I saw him performing for little children. Children love magic, because they're willing to believe in things that can't be rationally explained. Caesar had this amazing way of bringing them into a dreamlike world. And somehow, I felt drawn to him too. So I went up and asked him to do a trick for me.
Aw, that sounds so romantic. What trick did he do?
It was with a flower. He took it in his hand, snapped his fingers, and it magically appeared on my head. I was so happy that day. No one had ever given me a flower before that.
Oh, that's so cute! Actually, now that you mention it, Lyney's done that one before.
Is that right? Then I suppose he's a romantic at heart, just like Caesar. So, after all, you never know when the people dearest to you might be gone.
No se triste, llama.
That's right. It's all over now. Paimon doesn't really know how to comfort you, but at the very least, no one's gonna be intimidating you from now on. You can breathe easy at last, right?
Right. Yes, you can breathe easy now, Phantom Weasel.
Ojo.
See? Even Lynette says... Wait, what? The Phantom Weasel? Lorenzo escaped? Where is he?
What do you mean, Phantom Weasel?
As Lyney once said, a performer's job is to commit fully to their role and put on a flawless performance for their audience. But once the bag of tricks is empty and the curtain falls, it's time to end the show. The spotlight is no place for someone with no more cards up their sleeve. It's been 10 years, Gemma. Aren't you tired of the grieving widow act? I think it's time to put an end to it.
What are you talking about? Paimon doesn't like this riddle. Traveler, Paimon doesn't like where this is going. Come on, say something!
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're all enjoying the performance so far. There will now be a brief intermission, after which Lyney will perform the most electrifying act of tonight's show, the one we've all been waiting for. The final performance will take place outside of the Opera House, so please make your way outside in a calm and orderly fashion.
The Phantom Weasel never did like public places, did they? Don't worry, this place will be quiet soon. Let's talk somewhere else for now.
No sé si cortar el vídeo aquí porque va a durar más, es decir... Me la voy a jugar, voy a cortar, ¿vale? Espero que os haya gustado, que lo hayáis disfrutado. Y nada, si resulta que dura poco, pues lo añadiré a este, ¿vale? Espero que os haya gustado, que lo hayáis disfrutado. Y nada, nos vemos mañana. Adiós.